Yeah, so I'm a little disappointed because my footage got like messed up. I have the whole like intro, right? The intro is cool, but like my whole footage of me doing the mukbang and talking, not the whole thing, but like the most important part is like it's screwed. So I'm gonna just start over from scratch, re-record the whole thing. Watching you can't see it, but I'm watching Lao Shu, rest in peace. Uh he partially motivated me to learn languages on my own and or learn Chinese on my own. If you guys haven't, check him out. And so I'm about to head out now again and go to the Chinese spot. I just gotta get everything set up, get my wallet and all that stuff, and we're out. So peace.
Alright, so what kind of soda you want? It's coming with the soda.
Oh wait, a soda. I'll get ginger ale. Oh, that's cool.
The 963. Yep. Thank you.
Ni mangma. I said ni mangma.
What would that mean?
Are you busy?
Huh?
Are you busy? Ni mangma.
Oh. Ni mama?
Yeah. Sorry.
You be? Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to practice a little
You
bit
tried
too.
to say Chinese, yeah?
Yeah.
Ni mama?
Mm-hmm.
Did you sing this one?
So that was a fail, but I'm definitely gonna try again in another video. If that's what you guys want to see, let me know. I'm driving right now, so don't ever do this. But I'm close to my house, so it's like I'm already in my neighborhood. So, but yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I mean I'll definitely like try it again or something like that. Whatever. If that's what you guys want to see, then I'll do it. If not, then it is what it is. But yeah, I mean it was at least fun to try. I was hoping like I would get some type of like Chinese bag, but he was really nice though. Like afterwards, like when he heard me like saying "ni mang mang," he's like, "Oh, you're trying to speak Chinese," and he's like, "Yeah, man." Like you guys heard it. I think you guys heard it. But yeah. So I got sushi, and then I got I don't know what this guy is doing. I got sushi, and I got rice and kung pao chicken. All right. Damn. So I got the food. So I don't ever drink soda, but why not? Who's counting? I haven't drank soda in years. Like every time, and when I do drink it, like try it, I don't know. It tastes nasty to me. Like it tastes like I don't know. It just doesn't taste right. But this ginger ale, I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's like less bad, I guess. Anyways, it doesn't matter. They treated me right, you know what I'm saying? But like they filled that up. I'm not gonna eat all of that. There's no way. Not because I don't want to, but like alright, there's no way I can finish that. Alright? I'll give you guys some lessons. I forgot how to say sushi in Chinese. I think it's sohi. Kwaizi. Rice is mi fan. I don't know how to say kung pao chicken. I know how to say chicken is jiezhou, something like that. But soda, I don't know how to say soda. I only know how to say like Coke, like Coca-Cola. It's cola. Not that hard. Water, shui. All right, so let's start with the chat. And you know what? I'm gonna start with the sushi roll. I got something called the ninja roll, and it got I know it got crab meat. It got like the salmon on top. I'm trying to like show you guys this. Got like some sauce. Got like the crunchy stuff. I don't know what it's called. I got the sauce more. All right. So update, college. Let's talk about. Yeah, you can't even see my face. So let's talk about that. I decided I won't be attending college for now. I won't. They keep on playing with my stuff, playing with my information, wasting my time. And I originally didn't want to go. Or like, I thought school was, I still think school is kind of pointless, depending on what you want to do. So yeah, I'm not going for now. And even if I did decide to go, I would have to wait because I keep on playing with my papers and stuff. I already told you guys about that. If I do go, I'm going to Full Sail for film. You know, basically what I discussed in my video. So it's a done deal. If I go, it's to go to Full Sail. But even then, like, I don't want to waste all that money. So for now, I'm gonna just work, stack my bread, and make these videos. And you know, a lot of people like think like that's crazy, and I don't know why. Like it's like, all right, like yeah, it's risky, backup plan, all right, whatever. But I could see who I'm becoming. You know what I'm saying? Like I know like it's not to blow my head up, it's not to be confident, but like I know greatness is upon me. You know what I'm saying? And you should feel that way too. Like if you're a human, you should feel that way. You know what I'm saying? So I know there's something greater for me, and I'm working towards that, and I'm gonna blow up eventually. And I don't even care about like I don't want to be like a Logan Paul or like, you know, but I don't know, I just want to do my own thing and love doing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a slave to the system. No disrespect to people that work, but it's like, I know what I love to do, and it's this. So anything other than that, I'm being a slave. I'm working for other people, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. And that's not to say that if you're working for somebody, you're a slave. Because if you love what you do, then you're not a slave, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't. So I know where I'm heading, and I know success is upon me. So I don't care about what anybody thinks. If I'm crazy, or you're not going to college, like you're gonna be a failure, like I think whatever you want. Don't come looking for me when I pop off. That's all I'm gonna say. Damn, that shit burns. Don't come saying like I'm acting Hollywood and all this stuff, cause yeah, I am. Yep, I am, and I don't care. I deserve that. So, anyways, yeah, that's the whole thing. Not going to college. I'm working on this, and I'm working hard. I love doing this. You know what I'm saying? But let's get deep. I'm reading this book. This is like peanuts? I thought this was beans, but this is peanuts. That's fire. But I'm reading this book on, it's called How to Do the Work. It's about like, it's a psychologist lady. Pretty much it's like why people they can't they have trouble like with being disciplined and, you know, eating right and, you know, doing certain things that are beneficial. It's like, why do people have trouble doing things that are good for them? You know what I'm saying? And so basically she came to the conclusion that part of it is, or a lot of it is, because of childhood and childhood trauma, and how you basically, from how you act when you were little, or whatever happened to you from when you were little, is a product of how you are now. All the ideals that you have about yourself now started when you were really little. And that's so true. Like, that it's really deep when you start reflecting on like stuff that's happened to you when you were little, or not stuff that's happened to you, but like you start reflecting like, why do I think like this? And you're like, oh yeah, this happened to me. Wow, I completely forgot. Sometimes it's like really sad stuff, you know? And sometimes it's stuff that's good, sometimes it's stuff that's bad, but it needed to happen to become who you are, you know? It's everything. But, yeah. I've been reading that book, and I recommend that book to everybody, bro. That book is so helpful. And it has a lot of information in there. Even if you don't read books normally, like, out there, like, get into it, you know what I'm saying? It's just the school system messed everything up to where, like, people don't like to learn, people don't like to be like, it's not that you're learning, or you are learning, but you're learning yourself. And that book is helping you do that, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing more interesting than yourself. So definitely recommend that book. It's called How to Do the Work. I forgot who it was by, but it's like red, the words are big, you'll find it. And yeah, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about my childhood. Like, oh yeah, talk about childhood actually. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna get deeper. Pause. But anyways, so like, that's another point I wanted to make, is that just because you're related by blood, doesn't mean you guys are family, man. Like, me and my mom been through so much stuff. She's been through so much stuff, you know, 18, having a baby, and she's pretty much on her own. She struggled a lot with me, and I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for her. And so in that book, that's why I brought this book up actually. In that book, it names like certain inner child, certain archetypes. You could reflect, so she names them, and you find which ones you reflect to the most. You can reflect to more than one, you can reflect to more than one, you can reflect some more than others, you know? Anyways, so I reflected most with the yes person. The person that always says yes is afraid to say no. In the book it says, the yes person, or the yes inner child, is the child that was modeled self-sacrifice from like a parent figure, and they were shown that being selfless and codependent by like the parent figure, and they think that they have to be good and be selfless to be loved. And I reflected on that, and I was like, damn, that's so true. And like before, I always tell people yes, even at work. Like, if I couldn't do something, like, yo, can you work this extra day? I'll be like, yeah, even if I didn't want to so bad. And then I regret it. Or they're like, yo, do you want to go? Like, you want to go early? And then like somebody else, or they'll be like, who wants to go early? And then somebody else says me, even though like I'm the one that's like next. I'll be like, all right, go ahead. You could go, I'll stay. But in reality, that's not what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would sacrifice myself a lot. That because my mom did that. You know what I'm saying? And so, And so I started journaling and all this stuff like that, and it brought me to a memory of, you know, like me and my mom. I just started remembering a lot of stuff and realizing a lot of stuff about myself. Not bad, but you know, just because they're blood doesn't mean they're your family. And it's no hate, you know what I'm saying? There's never any hate. It's just like, forgive, but I won't forget. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I read that book. It helped me realize things. Anyways, yeah, so that yes person or whatever. Sometimes I'm glad that my childhood wasn't any different. You know, a lot of stuff has happened. Like, there were times where, like, I probably wouldn't even be here. I probably wouldn't be making this video. But my inner child, I imagine myself not in good condition, and I'm like walking, and I'm so tired, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm not in good condition, I'm walking. That's my inner child, like, that I envisioned him, and he's like walking, and he's so tired, and he's like, but he's saying like, I'm fine, even though he's like, you know, hurt and all that stuff like that. He's weak. He's like saying like I'm okay, like I'm fine, which is sad, but you know what I'm saying, that's what I was modeled. My mom has to go through a lot of stuff, and I saw it. I saw everything. So for anybody that's going through this, or is like has the same inner child, similar inner child, or you know, similar experiences, like honestly, I journaled, I self-discovered, but you know what? It's not sad, it's not like something bad, because it's like, that's honestly makes me who I am. And it's like, I'm glad I ended up like this. I used to go to, I went to like therapy for a little bit because something happened like with my mom and stuff like that like a couple years ago. And it like hurt me. So I would go to like therapy and stuff like that. Because there was times where like I couldn't even sleep. And so, or I had trouble sleeping. Damn. That's why when you drink soda, man. But anyways, this is not like a story to be sad. This is a story to help. So don't feel bad for me. I don't need... That was gross. But don't feel bad for me. I don't need any pity or anything like that. But, yeah. I went to therapy. Me and my brother, my second brother, the one right after me. I have two brothers. I have a younger one. He's 2 years younger than me, and then I have one that's like right after me. Well, that one, the right after me one, me and him were going to therapy and stuff because like, or that thing was hard. And so she was like, the lady, she was so nice, man. I forget her name, but she was so nice. And if she sees this video, like, I'm very grateful for you. You helped me out. But she's doing like these tests, like testing us to see like if we had depression, anxiety, and all this stuff. And she was also testing us to see like what we had, what was our most strongest trait. So she gave me and my brother 2 separate tests. I don't remember what he got, but I remember she was like, you know what your highest result was, or like one of your highest like qualities. And I was like, oh, what? Like, and she was like, I think one of them was like leadership or something like that. One of them was like leadership. It was something along those lines, or confidence, something like that. And she's like, the other one is resilience. She's like, Isaiah, you're very resilient, and I know you've been through a lot and stuff, but like you'll manage. Like, she didn't say like, oh, you'll manage. Like, you know, I know people aren't supposed to say stuff like that, especially like, you know, she's like helping you, but she'll be like, you're really strong and stuff like that. Like, you've been to get through everything. And you know, just like flattering me and stuff, pretty much. And so that from my mom, that's kind of like my inner child. I mean, obviously, I'm working on not being the yes person anymore, to say no, and that it's okay to say no and not feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are still gonna love you if you don't say no. I mean, people are still gonna love you if you say no. And if they don't, get out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that's just the whole thing I wanted to talk about. Pretty much what I've been doing recently. This is gonna make me gain weight. I already know it. But I've been going to the gym. I don't read that book that much. Like, I'm not gonna act like I read every day, because I don't. I just read that book when I have time. Like, if I have too much free time, then I'll start reading the book, because it makes me feel like I'm doing something productive. So I read the book if I have free time. You know, I've just been reflecting. So like the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I pretty much been reflecting on my inner child, trying to fix things within myself, pretty much. Not necessarily anything bad or like scars or like, you know what I'm saying? It's not nothing deep. It's more like like you know, trying to put myself more out there, putting an extra effort. Oh, I completely remembered why I was talking about this resiliency stuff. Alright, so if you guys have a traumatic childhood, or you know, every kid goes through trauma, even if they had good parents, great parents. There's always something traumatic happen, whether it's like they yelled at you once, or they ignored you that one time, or as a kid that's traumatic to you, even if as an adult you're like, oh well, that's nothing. Your kid brain doesn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Your kid brain doesn't know that at all. And so that's what that book talks about. Is that there's times where like you're like, oh well, my childhood wasn't that bad. Your kid brain didn't know that. Your kid brain thought you was getting whooped every day, or like, you know, you was getting whooped, or you was getting yelled at sometimes, and you know what I'm saying? But anyways, the reason why I said this is because the thing that I remembered was anybody going through, you know, or anybody that's doing self-reflection, inner child, all that stuff. Here's a strong exercise that I saw. It works for some people, you know. And I got this from one of Hamza's videos. He's a good YouTuber, yo. Check him out if you're like into self-improvement. He's really great. I watch him all the time. But anyways, the exercise was that you imagine yourself, your younger self going through that, whatever hard time, and imagine your adult self saving like your younger self. You know, or like changing whatever is going on. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, he said something too that oh my gosh, yo, I don't know how you're gonna feel about this. I might say it whack. I'm gonna say it again, but this is what he said. He said, be the person your younger self would want to be saved by, or be the person your younger self would want to become. And like, when he said that, like, that hit me so hard. I was like, yo, like, because growing up, you know, my dad wasn't really around. And so that's no, like, knock to him, you know what I'm saying? He tried, you know, he tried his best, and, you know, I still love him and stuff like that. But he just wasn't really around, that's how it was. And so male figures that were in my life would be, you know, and from Avatar, The Last Airbender, you know, Superman, anime characters, Goku, you know what I'm saying? Those would be, like, the male figures that I would try to be like. So, I mean, obviously, like, you know, that stuff isn't real, whatever. But, I feel like I'm becoming the person I would want to become, like, as a kid. Like, I'm becoming that. I feel like. Or I am that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm proud. And I'm happy I went through, you know, certain things, and you know what I'm saying. Like I'm happy that I am the way I am. Like if I were to restart life, I would keep everything the same. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So far, so good. No homo. I finished my sushi. I still got all this rice left. Fortune cookies. Oh yeah, another thing. Fortune cookies are not traditionally from China at all. They're like American. But there's a common misconception that, you know, they're Chinese, but they're really not. Reading to the mind is what exercise is to the body. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, reflect, you know, do your best in everything that you do. Try hard and try to become that person that your younger self would want to become. I'm gonna say want to become. I don't want to say saved by, because you know not everybody's childhood is different. And you know that's kind of like sad. You know, I don't want to think of like negatively. I want to become. It sounds like more better. You know what I'm saying? Instead of wanting something, you desire something. And I learned that from like a podcast, Jeff Logan. You know, shout out to him. He's dope. But yeah, follow your journey. There is no journey because it's already in here. You just gotta get it out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I'm on a journey. I'm on a path. Like no, it's already here. You just gotta take it out. So become that person. I'm not gonna finish all this food. I finished the sushi. That it was bomb, but yeah. Like, subscribe, share. Shit. Damn. And yeah, man, love. Keep on letting me know what y'all want to see. I appreciate y'all, man. Man, love for real. It might not seem like much from the outside. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't have a lot of views, but it's a lot to me, man. Like, I almost got 50 subscribers. That's almost like, that's like 2 classrooms and a half. Or 2 classrooms and like a quarter. That's a lot of people. To me, that's a lot of people. So, I love you guys. And I know like celebrities and, you know, these YouTubers say that, but like, I know most of you guys, you know what I'm saying? So, and if you're supporting and if you're watching, like, I love you regardless, because if this wasn't popping, what else would I be doing? What else would I be doing? You know, so, yeah. Mad love, appreciate y'all. Peace.